Hey, look at where we are again. We're in our garden. We're having a great day. We're having a good time. Last time I played this about 400 years ago, so I've basically forgotten whatever my goals were when I last was playing. All I know, there's a duck here and I have some bread in my garden, so I'm most likely attempting to do something or another along the lines of this duck. Not really, yeah. He seems to be just flying around. I don't know if he's ever gonna go for the bread, but, you know, he's trying. He's leaving. Alright, cool. We got a plant that dried out already. Everything's going pretty great. I got some comments, some of which were accurate. Probably all of them, really, but there you go. And some of you actually managed to guess what I have been doing wrong a little bit. I did a thing a little bit wrong. I planted toadstools or whatever, and I actually needed mushrooms. They're very different things, apparently. I don't know how to read, so I was not aware of that, but now I know this, and it's going to help me out in the long run. Now, I actually wrote some notes. I actually, had a vague plan about what I was actually going to do during this for a change. This is probably the first time this ever happened. First of all, we're actually just going to make our garden look a lot nicer. I want to get rid of all this dirt everywhere. I don't like the way it looks. It looks all sandy. I didn't know this was a camera choice, but apparently it is. Apparently if you tap the left analog stick or the right analog stick, you get that camera angle, which I don't think I've ever seen before in my entire life. But yeah, we're gonna make our garden look a little bit less dirt. We're gonna make it look a little bit more grass. We're gonna maybe have a little pond or something or another. And we're gonna get some bees, because I want a lot of bees in my garden. I want bees everywhere. It's about time that we start acquiring a large quantity of bees. And now is the time for bees to shine. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this snow yet. Haven't really decided on that one just yet. All I know is we're gonna have a very large quantity of bees eventually. And that's the plan. That's the goal. Grass and bees. And it's gonna be amazing. Also, I need to plant a holly bush or a halle berry bush at some point of my life. Because apparently I need that for stuff as well. Plus, we only recently got the maximum sized garden. So we have all these weird lines all over the place because it's like a big square of stuff that we effectively acquired. And it made our old square of stuff look a little bit all cornery and horrible. And I want to get rid of all those lines. But we're doing a pretty good job getting rid of all this not grass, which is pretty great. And make some nice lines in the grass as well. Sort of weirdly shaped things. This dude apparently wants not toadstools, but the other thing, and I need Bert, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he needs mushrooms. So I need to deal with that at some point in my life. And I will. Just not right now. Right now is the time for whacking him over and over the head with a thing. And you're gonna leave now. I can't deal with you right now. I don't have the required tools. I also don't think I actually have money right now, which I probably need to do something about. But we'll get around to that. We got a new resident of some description. I don't know what we got, but it's probably a good one. It's probably one that I've always wanted. We got fireweed over here. That's not something I want. How did this even get here? I guess it was that sour dude guy, but I didn't even see him drop anything. Yeah, the toadstools, they kind of hurt, so I don't really want those in my garden. And eventually we'll get 2 of them in my garden and it'll all look dandy. But right now, I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it right now, okay? We got cave floss. What did we get just now? Oh, a moth drop, I guess. I can get rid of some of these moth drops. I don't think moth drops are currently actually really good for anything, so might as well just sell these a little bit, yeah? Yeah. I hope you don't want to eat a moth drop. That would suck. Have a tombstone in the garden. I don't know if I can afford that right now, so I'm just gonna whack you with the shovel as well. It's probably the best idea. Let's just, if ever there's something that's trying to hinder your progress, just whack it with a shovel. Works real good in video game. Works real good in the reels. Everything's a great idea as long as I say it out loud. Let's get rid of whatever this is. And there we go. That's good stuff. So there's another seed up here. At some point, I actually need to get another spearmint, and I also need to get another snake dude, because apparently there's a thing that I needed to do with snake dude that I wasn't aware of, or just forgotten. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's I have no idea how anyone would figure this out, except for maybe talking to all of the NPCs, which I basically never do. So I wouldn't have figured that out, but it's something I need to get around to at some point. I need to get another snake. To get another snake, I need to get, like, all these other things. I need to get, like, mouse mallow, or I could just buy one, I guess. I need two. I need to romance them regardless, because I messed it up last time, because I accidentally did the thing, and then they were like, oh, you sold our baby, then you're not gonna get experience point for this, which is fair. That's fair, I suppose, but still, it was very unfortunate when you think about it. It was fairly unfortunate. So I need to deal with that at some point. But first order of business. First order of business is we're gonna go to the village, go to Castellot, and we're gonna buy some sunflower seeds.
Here to buy or sell. It doesn't
And I don't
matter.
remember what else I
can
actually
do
need
all
to
with
buy. I
profit.
need to buy 4 daisies apparently for something. I took notes, but I don't actually know what any of my notes mean, which is usually how it goes. It's usually how I do things. I just write down a whole bunch of notes and then go, I have no idea what any of this means. And there you go. Good plans. Where am I going to plant? What's a good place for sunflowers? I like corners. I like corner flowers personally. So somewhere over here, maybe near the little pond. I might actually make a small river or something. That could maybe look pretty cool. That could be pretty sweet. All my flowers just exploded, which I'm not really a big fan of, but oh well. Apparently these things need to be pretty far apart from each other as well, otherwise they start messing around with each other, and that's not good, so... Let's just place a whole bunch.
Whoa there.
What?
Your garden's a
Oh
little
my
too
God.
crowded at the moment.
Are
You
you
need
serious?
to make some more space.
Fine. What did I need? I said I needed daisies, right? Yeah, these are daisies, I think. So let's just plant all of these. Man, I can't believe that. What? That's so rude. I just... Gosh. This is... I got such a big garden, and now it's complaining about not having enough space. What's the dealio? What's the dealiac? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this world. Let's get rid of all these tiny, tiny flowers. I should probably get rid of some of, like, the buildings and stuff, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm not going to do that just yet. Let's just sell that. Plant dried out. That's not overly surprising because I've not cared for these flowers at all. And that will usually make anything dry out, really. But we'll get it done. We'll get it growing. We'll get a whole bunch of sunflowers. Gonna look amazing. We only need like 2 or something like that as well. So it's like, we'll be okay with that. But let's get rid of that. And push left a couple times. Get that yellow. I mean, this is sunflower, right? Was that good? I couldn't really hear that. I think it was good. Eh? I think I hit it 3 times now with the yellow, so that's good. Can I hit both of these? Probably not. They're all just slightly too far apart, really. I probably should have thought this out a little bit better. I don't really know how to place these things, I'll be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I'll just, like, hit these as well. Maybe I'll just hit them all once. Like, I hit one of them 3 times, and then the other one just once, and... that should get us a whole bunch of nice flowers, at least. Like, in the end, these are just for getting bees, and I don't really want them to be super good or any. I just want them to be good enough to acquire a large enough quantity of bees. So that's what we gonna do. I don't really like this watering can too much. You can't, like, overwater it with this one, I don't think, but it's not... I'm not overly impressed by the fact that it only goes up to a certain amount and then just stops, because I feel like I need to pay more attention to it right now than I would ordinarily have to do, and it bothers me. I'm bothered now. Very bothered. I'm 9 times as bothered as I was previously. That's pretty bothered if you ask me. Do I need bluebells for anything? Probably not. Do I need bluebells for anything? I don't know, actually. Maybe. I'm going to sell them anyway. I don't care. I fight the power. Or something. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You got this little guy over here just having a good time, just looking into our garden. Just wondering, is he feeling it? Is he not feeling it? I don't think he's feeling it. I think he's very much almost feeling it, but not quite. He's on the fence of the fence of Felios. I do have enough grass, like that's for sure. I think it's safe to say that I have enough grass, but I guess I just need more carrots. Do I need more carrots to get this guy to just enter my garden as well? I don't actually know. I don't actually know what this guy needs. Does it have 10 carrots in the garden and have 10 flowers of any kind in the garden? I don't have 10 carrots in my garden. So I'm just going to leave him alone for now. I do already like the way this looks a lot more with just, like, the grass everywhere, though. I'm digging that a lot more than it used to be. All my plants are drying out. Which, I'm glad it tells me that for every single individual plant, because otherwise I would have no idea. This is not how everyone, like, plants plants after all, so... I'm glad that they were smart enough to give this a separate notification for all of them. This is a terrible watering can. I'm actually almost offended by how bad this watering can is, because they dry up so fast. I have to go back to them every 4 seconds. I don't have that much time to spend on things. I guess I get rid of this sword at some point as well. Apparently this sword doesn't actually do anything, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. That's probably actually taking up a fair amount of space as well. I do kind of want to keep the row bean house, but simultaneously it's not actually doing anything. This is always like the problem at this point, because it really does limit your space quite tremendously, and that's kind of sad when you think about it. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna dig a pond. I'm gonna set some corners over here. I'll set a corner over here. Gonna set a corner over here. And we're gonna set a corner over here. This might mess up that singular plant over there, but I don't mind. Corner? What? Can I not? Ah, really? Can I? Oh, I can set a corner here. What happens if I dig the pond? No. Try it. Yeah, that does make things weird. And now I have plants on the wrong surface, and all my plants are drying out, and everything's terrible. Everything's terrible because of these stupid sunflowers. They're not growing quick enough because I keep having to go back. I need to get one of those helpers that like water some plants, but I don't have money right now. I don't have enough money for anything right now. Don't really have enough money for any like thing right now. I'm gonna get rid of this singular daisy because I'm guessing that was the main plant that was on the wrong surface currently. Let's just dig this out a little bit more. Something like this. I like this. I like what we got going on over here. And then what I could do is grab the... Do I have the long grass one? Yeah. And we could sort of put this on the sides over here. Like we could have a little long grass sort of swampy thing going on. I like it. I'm not very good with aesthetic, as you can see, but I'm just gonna sort of have a long grass area next to the water over here. Gonna have a good time, yeah? Have a good time. It's gonna look lovely. There we go. Some piñatas need long grass to, like, be. So, there you go. We might attract a Pokemon or something like that. It would be amazing. I want a Pokemon. I don't want these plants to dry out every day of the week, but we can't have everything, apparently. Oh my god. These plants, though. They are not tickling my fancy. They are pushing my buttons is what they're doing. They're pushing my buttons. I'm gonna get rid of this water here, though. Let's just fill this up. We got a nice little watery feature going on, so we can get rid of this. I hope the bat doesn't mind that I just got rid of the water he was playing in, because if he does mind, then I am very sorry. I am incredibly sorry. I don't remember if I really need anything that's going on in this garden right now. Like, I need this bread. I'm pretty sure I need the bread. I don't know if I actually need this so much. I don't know if I need some milk. But I guess I probably need milk for the cat again. Cats like milk, after all. But we need some stuff to appear. We're just sort of waiting right now. We're playing the waiting game, while occasionally hitting this dude over in the face. He just ate all of my grass, he did. That's so... I spent time on that grass. You're the one that's been ruining my garden. How am I supposed to have a wonderful garden if you keep ruining it? It's impossible. It can't be done. It can't be done. Get rid of these stupid red seeds. They're ruining my garden even more so. Dandelion? I kind of need a dandelion at some point, actually. Weirdly enough, I need a dandelion, but not currently. We're not going to deal with that right now because we don't even have the right piñata yet that can make full use of the dandelion right now. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to water the sunflowers. We're just going to play the hectic game of watering sunflowers and every now and then doing a thing. Row bean number 3. Which piñatas do I have right now, actually? I have several nuggets. I could sell one of those, I guess. I'm sort of tempted to sell them. Like, I do like the way they look a lot. I like the way they look a lot, but I don't think they serve a purpose currently. And I might keep one of them, I guess, because he is really cute. He's a real cutie. He's a cute patootie, but I need my room. I need room for piñatas. Sorry, nuggets. Executive decision has been made this day. and the executive says, yeah, you gotta go. I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry about it, but it can't be helped. I need space, apparently. And apparently I don't have space. I can't get rid of all these other things. I definitely need all these other things. I can never tell if I'm hearing a bat or a bird. I mean, I feel like the two make different noises. But somehow I'm confusing these two tremendously. Tremendously. Tremensely? Tremensely. Let's go with tremensely. That sounds like the perfect word to describe my current situation. But yeah, the real problem I have. I wish it was more light. It's too dark right now. It's too dark. What I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna grow some poppies. Because I think I actually need a biscotti at some point, and I feel like poppies were the way to go with that. So let's just keep pushing, and there we go. Poppy. Put a poppy over there, put a poppy over there, put a poppy over there, put a poppy over there. Put it in the middle too. Looks beautiful. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I am going to also... I was going to do another thing, but I forgot what it was. Oh, we got a worm. Good. I need those right now, actually. Believe it or not, I actually need worms. And we got a lot of sunflowers, so that's good. Plant hasn't dried out at all. You don't know what you're talking about. You're stupid. I guess it's probably the poppies, because I did just plant all of those over here without giving them anything, so that would be likely. I was going to plant a mushroom. That's what I was going to do. Sorry for watering you, but you were in the way. It couldn't be helped. Couldn't be done. Very sorry. I hear a bee. I hear a buzzlegum. The buzzlegums are on their way. And they're looking like they're enjoying the sights. Where is the... toadstool? There we go. Toadstool seed numero uno. Toadstool seed numero dos. There we go. I don't know at which point these are big enough to be given to another piñata. So I'm just going to do the sensible thing. I'll go in the Castellat store.
Hello.
Hello.
Chocolate cash
And we're
melting in your
going to make a
pocket?
fence.
I'll take it.
We
I'm
can
not
just make a
fussy.
really crappy fence. That looks real dumb. And because we like barely... Well, I guess we have some birds. I guess what I'll do
Don't.
is I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go over there and rotate it. Yeah. Gonna rotate it. And put it down over there. Put it down here. Yep. And turn it a bit. And it's already being pretty damn smelly. Return items. And then we'll go
I wish I could say I replace all
I just
faulty
made-
items, but I kind of don't.
I just... Okay, yeah, we're gonna just make an entire fence out of doors, apparently, because I'm an idiot. That's what we gonna do. We have a whole bunch of... Wait, did I... I'm confused. No, wait, I didn't do the thing I did... hang on, I'm very lost and about my current life. I could have sworn that it selected, like, the fence immediately. I thought, maybe it went to the gate
Here to buy or
immediately
sell.
because...
It doesn't matter.
I set
can
down
turn
a
it all
fence?
into
Maybe that's
profit.
what happened. I guess that might be what actually happened. But I want a gate. I need a gate. I need to actually go back first. I need to sell part of my fence because I got confused. There we are. Didn't mean to actually leave immediately. We got a new Bespati residence. That's good. We need that. We need that a lot. Things are looking Gucci. I like it
Morning.
immensely.
Can I interest you in
And
something
everything's
seedy?
perfect.
No, I don't mean like that.
I don't mean it like that. It's a bird-proof gate. I'm going to look fancy. Look at that. That's a lot of bells right there. Impenetrable. Open. Close. Yeah, you got that right. You can't deal with that. That's too confusing. Now we're going to go to Bart. Bilford. And we're going to just tell him to give us the gold treatment. While these things are just ruining everything. I don't actually know how this works. I might actually have to, like, hit them first or something. I'm genuinely actually quite uncertain how this works, but somehow you're supposed to be like, hey, Bert, can you do something with these things? Please. Donut. Oh, it's a donut. You guys, look at how majestically it's running through the forests and the fields. I think it's digging our grass. I think it's actually really enjoying our tall grass.
Look.
Yeah, it is.
Donut.
I totally called it. I'm gonna hit this thing with a thing and see if I won't tap it. Tap. Tap. How do you feel about this weed? Squish? I mean, I can't really do anything with this. This Bispotty is breaking the rules. There's clearly a bird-proof you. I mean, I guess there is this giant hole over here, and I guess birds have the capability of getting around this. But still, I'm very angry right now. I'm very actually quite bothered by what just occurred. He is breaking the rules of the game. I didn't know he was that smart yet dumb at the same time. Really, when you think about it, that's what's going on. Also, we just got Buzzlegum. Everything's turning out great, but again, everything's happening at the same time. You go, little Buzzlegum. Look at this little guy. This guy is living life. This guy knows what's up. Also, I need like a whole bunch of them to get the dog, I believe, so we're gonna deal with that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Arthur's Inn. I'm gonna go to Arthur's Inn and I'm gonna see what services he provides.
Welcome to Arthur's Inn. Lots of people come here looking for work and a pint of milk. If you ever need a hand, pop in and I'll introduce you to some of the hardest working helpers on the island. I like what you're doing here, so when you buy a drink, the cookies are on the house.
He sounds an awful lot like Professor Pester if you ask me, but that's alright. So, you got all these things. Weedlings get rid of weeds, which I don't currently want. Gatherlings gather. I think they're mostly useful if you have trees. And the watchlings get rid of, like, scary stuff during the day and the night, respectively. But I want a sprinkling. Because I want someone to water my plants for me. Quite a lot. It's actually making me really mad. So, we're just going to plant that over here somewhere. And I think I actually need to build a house for them as well to have, like, max effect, but... meh. I'm too lazy for that. They're not gonna have a house to live in, I'm sorry. They're just gonna have to enjoy the garden with everyone else. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, mushrooms. Can I have... Maybe if I, like, just break it. Maybe then it'll do the thing. Right? That makes sense. Yeah? Not really. That didn't really work. Maybe I need to, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to... Do I have to put fertilizer on weed? That seems weird if I would have to do that. That seems like the opposite of what you'd want to do with weeds. Really. So, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, I got the special mix already. Cool. I can't be bothered to go all the way to red. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. So, maybe because it's been around for a while, I can do the thing. Or maybe I just need to do it with something else and I'm just confusing this thing with the thing. But there you go. That's also an entirely possibility, I suppose. Maybe it is possible. Maybe. No, wait. I can do it with these. Just not. I guess they needed to be not fully grown. Or what? What is different about this one? They all look the same. I don't know what's going on in this game. I really never do. I really have no idea what I'm doing at any point in my life during this game, but whatever. We figured it out, I guess. So that's good. Yeah. So yeah. Now we just gotta wait for Bert. Then I'll open the gate when he comes close. And then we'll get rid of all these toadstools. What is different about these? I genuinely don't know. It actually is bothering me because it should just work. It should just work. And it bothers me that it doesn't. And I'm really mad now. And I'm going to cry. So, good job, Viva Piñata. You made me cry for all the wrong reasons. Not tears of joy. Tears of confusion. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But whatever. We'll just wait for Bart. Wherever he may be, I swear to God, if this Bispotty ruins everything, then I'm gonna just yell. No work for sprinkling. There's like plants right there. Just give it a minute before the infinite mentions of not enough dried up plants in my life are coming up over and over. Alright, let's see if Bart's smart enough to get through this gate. I wonder if he can open gates, actually. I wonder if he's like capable of that. I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, I just closed it in his face. But he can actually do it. Wow, look at that. Good job, Bert. Very good job, Bert. You're a smart little lad, Bert. I guess, seeing as he is the Scarecrow, he's not really that bothered about toxic gases, so he's got that going for him. Oh, look at this thing. It's all gold and stuff. I swear to Spotty. Oh my god. How do you continuously do this to me? Ugh. Just a mountain of anger is what these things are. There we go. We got 2 mushrooms. Good stuff. Thanks. Thanks, Scarecrow. You're a good Bert. Now I just need to wait for that one dude who ruins my grass patches, and then everything is Gucci.